12 things you need to know about growing your church. This is video 6, greetings and salutations. Every church believes that they are friendly and outgoing. Every church wants to think that they welcome in the stranger and the visitor. I think it's also a key element in growing the kingdom of God and in growing our churches, is for people to come in and to feel at ease right away and as though they have a sense of belonging. I have to ask myself, did I even notice the visitor? You know, I love going to church. I love my church family and being part of that community. So I find that as I get there, I'm really excited to see everyone. I'm really involved in being with the people that I already know. Did I walk right past someone I didn't know, a visitor to our church, and I didn't even see them? You know, did I offer to go sit with someone? We tend to get that assigned seating thing happening at church. Did I say, hey, you're in my seat as a greeting or salutation? I hope not. I hope that I'm able to welcome them in a kind way, not a creepy way, in a way that makes people comfortable. In all my travels and travels with my husband, both of us travel a lot with our work and visit a great number of churches. And I will tell you that we found one that had made a plan, and they called it outrageous hospitality. Now, it was not overbearing, but it was fabulous. My husband had arrived in the town ahead of me, and he went and visited this church. And there was a person who was handing out bulletins, you know, welcome, welcome, good morning. But there was a person, and it happened to be the church secretary that week. And she greeted him and said, hey, are you visiting our church? She was on the lookout for someone that she had not seen before, very intentionally making an effort to find the visitor. He said, yes, I am visiting, as a matter of fact, looking for a church home. They introduced themselves, exchanged names. She even came over and sat with him, she and her mother, during the service. So did not go off to their seat and just hoped he found a seat or hoped that he found his way through the order of the service. No, they sat with him and welcomed him in, as it were. In a couple of weeks, I was able to go and join him. And the same thing happened with me, and other people greeted and came and spoke with me before the service. They introduced and spoke with me after the service. And then the craziest thing happened. The praise band was gathering up all their instruments and putting things away. And someone from the band looked over and said, hey, we're going to go out to lunch and grab some barbecue. Would you guys like to join us? And here we were, strangers, 900 miles from home, didn't know anyone. And we had this opportunity to meet some people and, you know, talk a little deeper than just a casual, hey, from across the room with someone. It really helped us to find a sense of belonging in that church right away and help us to integrate into that little community. They were also a church that reached out in mission and ministry, and they were anxious to help us connect with how we were going to reach out to other people as well. It was a great experience, and the thing I noticed was they had a plan and they worked it. You know, they had people every week that came in that was, I'm going to be on the lookout for a visitor. So how do we do that with our churches and develop that sort of hospitality? How can we help other people come into every small neighborhood church across this country and feel welcome already? What a great thing that is. And the small neighborhood church has so much to offer. I know we can get better at greeting the stranger. I know we can get better at identifying that visitor and making them feel at home. And I know you're the perfect person to help someone